live? Okay, perfect. Hello there everyone, what is up? Welcome back to the Yandere Games. Yeah, I've been doing really bad the last few days when I keep telling you guys that we're gonna go on to the next game after I finish up the first one. It's just that every time I do say it, I take a little time to relax a little, but when I do, my sickness ends up coming back. My throat's not hurting as much, but my fever keeps skyrocketing after I finish a stream. I don't know why, it just keeps skyrocketing. So I still have it right now, and I'm not gonna promise you guys. I can't promise you guys that we're gonna do Resident Evil 4 after this. But yeah, so for the last 3 days, I keep promising you guys we're gonna do the next game. But yeah, my fever just keeps skyrocketing after I turn the stream off. But we're fine for now, so we can do 999 right now. I don't know if we'll get to the ending, because I feel like we're just so close to getting to the ending of this game. But since there's multiple endings, I even doubt what we've got right now is the true ending. I know for the true ending, all the players have to live. Well, most of them do, because I'm pretty sure the Knife Man stays dead canonically. You know, because he's basically the first one to die, and it just shows how. But we lost Snake and Clover, so I think we've basically lost the true ending right away. But if push comes to shove, if we get to the ending of this, I doubt it's the true ending, so we might have to do a second playthrough of the game if we want the true ending of it. But anyway, so yeah, so quick recap. So yeah, oh, I should have recapped this. But yeah, we lost Clover, and we just found out who the murderer might actually be, and we're gonna find out why they did it. And who knows, we may be able to get to the ending of this, and if not, then there's always the next playthrough. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. Let's just continue. God, I really gotta keep the volume down to a minimum.
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces.
Well, it's pretty much obvious when you couldn't even tell the faces of the cards.
Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you. No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
Ace's face tightened, his eyes narrowed.
What do you mean?
Junpei leaned casually against the iron piping board of the beds.
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
Junpei was suddenly very aware of 5 pairs of eyes on him. He had their undivided attention now. The room had grown very, very quiet. Junpei took a deep breath.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us.
Lotus looked away awkwardly. Junpei glanced at her.
Then you, Ace, said, "I'll stay here." Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see? If Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Altruism, huh?
Junpei stared off into the darkness at something very interesting, and lazily began to dig a persistent bit of wax out of his ear.
You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes.
was not something they'd heard from Ace before. Junpei pulled the piece of wax from his ear, glanced at it, and flicked it off into the darkness.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person? Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
You didn't kill Snake. You killed someone else.
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident.
I just realized I forgot to read that little bit of text. That's why we can't go back to it.
But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X.
Hang on. I know I do that a lot, so I have 3. So, let's see. Let's see, what did he say? Ace's face went pale. The others looked confused as well. If the body wasn't Snake's, that's what it said. Sorry guys, I shouldn't be skipping.
Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Ace had started muttering deliriously to himself, shaking his head back and forth. Junpei was long past caring.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people.
Snake has 2 important details about him. He has short silver hair, and he's blind.
And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X for Snake.
Okay.
Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives. 1, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen.
It comes back to that motive. The killer knows a motive about someone. Well, the killer knows something about someone, so they kill them to keep them quiet. Kind of like in Danganronpa, when Byakuya said that in the 2nd chapter, the genocider show killed Chihiro, so she didn't reveal Toko's secret.
So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that, or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something.
But why would Snake have a motive against Ace? The guy couldn't even see him.
You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you. So you...
Hey, hold on a minute.
For the first time since the beginning of Junpei's explanation, someone besides Ace spoke.
What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
He handed Santa a small piece
What's
of
this piece of paper?
Santa squinted at the paper and
The
began to
nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago.
That person was Snake. He played the first. He was one of the first players of the first nonary game.
It was planned by the following 4 people: Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo.
Santa said that Ace said that he was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals, and his real name is Gentaro Hongo. And he chose Snake as one of the 9 participants of the first nonary game.
What is this?
It's what Clover found out. Clover opened the safe, and when Ace found her and she had that evidence in her hand, he took it, locked it back up, confronted Clover in the bathroom, and slashed her back and killed her, and acted like he didn't even find her body. Ace killed Snake and Clover. His eye, so slowly Santa looked up from the paper. His eyes met Junpei's.
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first-class cabin.
And Clover found it. And suddenly,
Give me a break!
Ace's face was red and shaking, and his voice was full of fury, tinged with
That
desperation.
paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right?
We didn't say who you were. Junpei's eyes narrowed and the trap began to close. Ace inhaled sharply. His eyes flicked off of Junpei to something. Anything.
Wouldn't that mean...
You're Gentaro Hongo, Cradle Pharmaceutical CEO.
You're admitting you're Hongo? The CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
You planned the Nonary game. You know who Zero is. And you're Clover and Snake's murderer.
Or am I mistaken?
It was as though a switch had been flipped. The color drained from Ace's face, and as he realized what he'd done, his eyes were
Very well.
wide.
I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago. Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see?
So if it's bullshit, why did you kill Clover? 'Cause she saw it?
First of all,
Ace stammered as he tried desperately to work himself to a more tenable position.
Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right? How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so what I can gather, you took the knife man's bracelet, and using your own, you just had to find another bracelet. Bracelet number 2, Snake's bracelet. Take the take 3 people. That's 3 numbers. 9 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. That's how you got the door open. And once you got it open, you pushed Guy X into there, not Snake.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
And Junpei tested it. You don't need a hand. You need a bracelet to open it. That's it. Knowing that full well, you took the knife man's bracelet and Snake's as well.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Ace's face was tight and his teeth were clenched. Junpei fixed him with a level stare. The trap was about to close.
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
Junpei put his hand into his pocket.
No! You couldn't have!
Ace's right hand moved. Junpei
I got
smiled.
you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know. You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket? It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3.
1 plus 2 plus 9 equals 12. 1 plus 2
That's how
equals
you
3.
killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket.
Ace lowered his hand from where it had stopped, halfway in his pocket. He looked down at the floor, his face hidden from Junpei. All he could see was the corner of Ace's mouth, twitching like a dying fish.
If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, Seven?
Yeah.
It'd be my pleasure.
I can already guess why you killed Clover. Do you just want to admit it? Ace roared with laughter. He threw his arms wide and his head back and laughed, filling the room with a sound that scarcely belonged there. Then it stopped. His arms came down and his head dropped to look straight ahead at Junpei. His face was flat and cold, devoid of any emotion.
Well done, Junpei. As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck.
I assumed as much. His voice showed no emotion, no sense of remorse or interest. It was almost bored, as though he were reciting an especially dull corporate letter.
My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root.
1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 2 plus 9 equals 11. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 3 plus 9 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals...
As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it.
So, the purpose of having the knife man killed by Zero. You didn't have anything to do with the knife man being killed, did you? If I can deduce this, Zero didn't really tell the knife man he could go off by himself. If Ace had a hand in all this, he must have left the knife man a note saying that if he could get any of the doors open, he could go off by himself, not really telling him about the timer inside of him. So he gets the knife man killed, and then he can take his bracelet for himself.
In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used. I quickly pocketed both of them and left.
That must be the knife that killed Clover.
I made my way back to where I was expected to be. That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the nonary game.
Snake Man survived the first nonary game 9 years ago. Unfortunately, I don't think Clover ever took part of it, so Snake must have been shocked that she took part in it now.
But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me? Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed.
Wait a minute. If the door opened when he put Guy X, does that mean Snake removed his own bracelet? If Guy X is the one that really died, what happened to Snake? And why was that man wearing his clothes? The man said the door passed
After
away.
that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace's eyes were full and his cheeks were hollow and pallid. When he spoke, only his lips and tongue moved. The rest of his face was eerily still. Junpei glared at Ace. He took a deep breath and thought about the next question he had to ask. He didn't want to if he knew what the answer would be. He just didn't want to hear it. Junpei swallowed and
Ace.
spoke.
Did you kill Clover?
Yes,
Why? Why did you kill her?
she was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Seven and Lotus interrupted.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the two of you could find it.
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her.
So he killed her for two things. Because she was Snake's sister, Snake could reveal what happened in the Nonary game 9 years ago. Second, she found out the truth about Ace, and Ace couldn't take any chances. He had to kill Clover.
And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Very well.
You killed an innocent girl? Because she was the sister of one of your participants?
By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh. Did you go take a look at the ninth man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
He assumed she took a look at the ninth man's corpse. How come he didn't assume that she had took a look at Snake's corpse to make sure it wasn't really Snake? Clover ran. She made it for the exit, but Ace set her way.
You aren't going anywhere.
He caught her by the collar as she passed and threw her to the floor hard.
You're staying here.
No!
She looked back up and darted past him into the hallway. Ace followed her around.
Don't you run, little girl.
He was faster. You bastard. You killed an innocent girl just so she wouldn't reveal the truth about you, even though it's possible she may not have even known.
That was how I killed Clover.
You remorseless bastard. His face hadn't changed. If he felt guilt or remorse, or anyone might feel after taking the life of another human being, it didn't show.
You son of a bitch!
Seven's whole body trembled with rage, and his voice rumbled with hate. Santa's eyes were bloodthirsty, and Lotus and Jean's faces were distorted by anger and hatred. If Snake was here, he'd kill you for what you did to his sister. Ace looked at them and smiled. It was a cold, cruel thing with no humor in it. He shook his head and
I
sighed.
admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you.
What does Zero have to do with this?
I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool.
For a CEO of a pharmaceutical company, you're not really as smart as you want to believe you are. Even if it wasn't for your prosopagnosia, You still shouldn't have been fooled by such a simple trick.
And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero.
What does Zero have to do with this?
The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence.
Yeah, I'm still wondering why that man was wearing Snake's clothes.
He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me.
Huh.
And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived.
Yeah, wait, you had nothing to do with that? I thought you only did that just so you could get Snake alone.
I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
And Clover wasn't part of your plan? Suddenly, Junpei remembered the paper he'd found in the safe. He remembered the last words Zero had written on it. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. Zero. And he remembered other words he'd heard from Clover.
I think Zero is one of us.
Wait a second.
Huh?
One by one, Junpei looked at the 5 people standing. So Ace thinks this is a trap laid out by Zero. Zero wants to punish the participants of the nonary game, or rather the ones who created one. So if Ace is one of the 4 people who created it, Snake is one of the participants. Let's put Snake aside. Maybe one of the others participants. He said he had to punish them. He's punishing Ace. He did punish someone. The Knife Man. Ace had nothing to do with the Knife Man's death. Zero did trick him so he could die. So Ace and the Knife Man are one of the 2 out of the 4 people who created the first nonary game. And Clover said it's one of them. And obviously Ace is one of the people. So that leaves Junpei, Santa, Lotus, and June. And 7. If Junpei's not Zero, that leaves the other 4. Ace, Santa, June, 7, and Lotus.
Zero is one of us? No. Wait, there's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake.
He believes Snake could be Zero?
That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else.
I wouldn't put it past him. But push comes to shove. He lost his sister because of his plan. And it's obvious he cares a lot about Clover, so he wouldn't risk that. But then again, I won't put it out of my mind that he possibly could be the mastermind behind everything.
Watching us?
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
What? He sounds as if he just finished doing nothing more exciting than describing the weather. For Santa was the last straw.
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch! We're gonna leave your ass here to rot!
Why? Because I killed Clover? That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch? She was nothing to you. A stranger you only met a few hours ago. Am I wrong?
You bastard!
That he is a bastard. He killed an innocent who probably didn't even know anything, and he treats her as if she was just. Seven roared and lifted a fist that would likely have shattered Ace's jaw, but someone else was faster. It was Lotus. She stepped toward Ace, raised a fist of her own, and drove it straight into his nose.
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some fire, don't you? I confess, I rather like a tough woman.
He sniffled and wiped a small trickle of blood from his nose with a raised eyebrow.
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Before that, let me give you one of my own.
Huh?
Lotus scarcely had time to blink. Ace linked his arms around her and pulled Lotus's back up against him. In the same motion, he reached into his coat pocket. The gun! It was a gun. The revolver. Almost lazily, he tilted it to point at Lotus's
If
head.
any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger. I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
Wait, who's the third one?
3 people? What do you mean?
Very well. Let me take this opportunity to illuminate you. The person who killed the 9th man was me.
Oh, I was right.
Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed. While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. Just a little white lie.
Oh, so he was the one that got the 9th man killed. Jesus. So the 9th man was one of the 4 founders of the Nonary games.
It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then.
Why is it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
We all assumed it was Zero who told him.
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Shit, now I feel bad for the poor guy.
Oh my god! There's no time left! Listen! I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him! Ah!
Oh god, I feel so bad for the poor guy now.
I had 4 reasons for killing him. As I said before, in the Nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me. As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information.
4.
Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this Nonary game was serious, or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that I might observe the outcome.
I don't get your third motive. What the hell happened 9 years ago?
Didn't I say? Then I planned it out, and I conducted its execution.
The Nonary game was played.
Why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
He smirked. He was trying to provoke them, and it was working. Although Though Ace had paid very little attention to Lotus after catching her, the gun had never wavered from her temple. She looked quite pale, and when she spoke, her voice shook.
Hey, what's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
Santa ground his teeth and glared at
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room, right? The bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't looking.
Indeed, I did. That was a pretty serious mistake, you know. Just saying you intended to leave it behind.
Ace laughed, a short device snort, and gave Junpei a sickeningly pitying look.
Well, there isn't much time left. I'll be off then.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet, and now I have Lotus.
9 plus 8 plus 1 equals 18. She's gonna escape through the 9th door.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a church?
Why would you say that?
That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. And please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
As he spoke, Ace began backing toward the door, practically dragging Lotus behind him.
Shit! He's getting away!
But we can't risk it.
Junpei, Santa, June, and Seven stood frozen. Ace had the face of a man gone mad. They had no doubt he would pull the trigger. Ace had reached the exit.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would.
He forced Lotus to open it, then turned and addressed him once more.
Goodbye.
Then he stepped through the door. It fell shut. In the blink of an eye, they were
Damn it!
gone. As soon as Ace and Lotus were gone, Junpei and the others looked for the door in pursuit of Ace. But as Junpei laid his hand on the door, oh, Jesus, June again? He looked over his shoulder. June was kneeling on the floor, breathing heavily.
Hey, June, what happened? Are you alright?
Santa ran to June and wrapped his arm around her before she could collapse all the way.
Jesus, you're burning up. Your fever's back. Are you okay?
June's fever had returned, again for no apparent reason. Her eyes were watering, her eyelids drooped. Her breath came in dry, shallow gasps.
I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. You shouldn't be worrying about Lotus.
She was breathing hard now. She could barely summon the strength to talk.
But...
Excuse me. Junpei was torn. He couldn't leave June alone in the state she was in. But every moment they waited, Ace was farther away, Lotus's life in his hands. What was Junpei supposed to do? June's eyes drifted to Junpei. She managed to muster a weak smile.
Junpei, don't worry about me. I just need a little rest. I'll be fine. Don't you remember? I just needed to rest a little bit last time. So please, please save Lotus.
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll follow you. Go!
Okay. Junpei looked at June. She nodded once. She couldn't manage much more, but it was all the confirmation Junpei needed. His resolve was set.
All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after Ace.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of June. I'm trusting you.
Got it.
Santa nodded. Junpei turned before he had a chance to change his mind and started running toward the door. He could hear Seven's heavy footsteps behind
Let's
him.
go!
Junpei and Seven exploded into the hallway, their feet pounding the muddy floors. and Seven had finally arrived at the church, exhausted and out of breath. As their lungs struggled to catch their breath, their eyes frantically scanned the room.
Where are they?
I don't see them.
You think they already went through?
He reached up to wipe a palm full of sweat from his brow.
Maybe.
Even as he spoke, Junpei was already on his way to the larger of the number 9 doors.
Let's check the red.
Vacant. He spun around head toward the smaller door. This red would tell him if Ace and Lotus had moved to another room.
Engaged. It's
Shit.
occupied.
They're in there.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Junpei and Seven stepped away from the door. They retreated to the center of the room and began to talk.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what should we do? Well, the big door is still vacant, but...
The two of us can't do anything with it.
Yeah, not even counting how our digital route isn't 9.
Just then, as Eric pondered what to do next. There was a noise. A noise like someone hitting a thick wooden
What's that sound?
The coffin? Junpei looked up surprised. Seven followed suit, his eyes jumping around the room looking for the source of the sound.
It's coming from over there.
It wasn't long before they found the altar. Or more precisely, what was on it.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you try, right? The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Who said that?
Seriously.
I forget. Anyway, we've got to try.
Junpei and Seven leapt at the coffin. They grabbed hold of what purchase they could find and pulled.
Damn it!
See? Didn't I tell you? If you could just pull it open, why would it have something like that?
Oh. Seven pointed at a keypad on the side of the coffin.
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode, it's not gonna open.
The noise hadn't stopped. In fact, as it continued, it had only gotten louder and more forceful. What were they supposed to do, Junpei
Was
wondered.
there some sort of clue somewhere?
They stood there for a few moments staring at the coffin and then Seven spoke.
Hey, Junpei. I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first-class cabin. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right?
Oh, yeah.
Truth had gone, or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Well, maybe that number's the passcode for this thing, too.
Come on, that's impossible. Those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same person, right? Zero set up both of these.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same passcode for both of them.
That's ridiculous.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you'll make things any worse.
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no way they're the same number.
How do you know that? You never know until you try. The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
It can't hurt to try, Junpei.
Who said that?
You.
Fine.
All right, hold your horses. Let's see. Perhaps because we repeated them so many times the numbers before, the numbers came easily to Junpei's mind.
1438 3421.
Quickly, he typed them in. He checked that he entered the right numbers, took a deep breath, and pressed the E button. It only took a moment.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, that did not just happen. There was a clunk. And with a heavy clunk, the lid of the coffin slid off onto the floor. Someone sat up from inside.
Snake!
Bro, you're still alive!
You? Why?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken.
What are you wearing?
Where are the others? Are they elsewhere?
Of course, there was no reason Snake would have known anything about where anyone else would be. Snake, what were you doing in there? And, oh Jesus, how are we gonna tell him about Clover? with something, however, so they began to talk. Snake explains how he came to be locked in the coffin. Apparently he'd been hit with some sort of knockout gas, and Junpei and Seven explain what had happened to the rest of them.
I see. I believe I got the gist of everything. Have I been sufficiently caught up?
No, there was one thing they kept from him. There was one thing, however, that neither Seven nor Junpei could bring themselves to say. That Ace had killed Clover. They feared that Snake were going
Yeah.
They decided as much by luck that Snake had climbed out of the coffin.
But that still doesn't explain why you were trapped in here.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this. Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that notary game that was played 9 years ago?
Hey, Snake, do you know anything?
Jimmy put the question to Snake. His answer was less than illuminating.
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
What? It seems the Snake was perhaps not being entirely honest. Knowledge did Junpei and Seven little good.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
But you were one of the participants at the notary games 9 years ago. No matter how many times they asked, he insisted he knew nothing. It's become clear that Snake wouldn't give in, and every second they spent asking was a second waste.
Bad. We're running out of time.
We need to go after Ace.
However, they stood in silence, the overpowering atmosphere of the chapel almost stifling. Junpei, Seven, and Snake simply stood at a loss for what they should do next.
What do we do now?
He glanced over at Snake's wrist. Sure enough, he could see the number 2. Wait, you're still wearing your bracelet? How the hell did Ace trigger the number 3 door to open if you have your bracelet on?
The three of us can't make a digital route of 9.
Yeah, we just get 5.
Shit.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey, I just remembered something.
Seven began patting his pockets as he were checking to see if any of them held
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
He finally found the pocket he wanted, and his hand dove into it. Seven pulled out something round and metal. A Zero bracelet? There was no mistaking the number glowing at them from the face of like a cartoon.
Zero. Zero's bracelet.
What did you say?
Where did you find this?
Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Snake's question was innocent enough, but if he learned the truth, he'd been able to see he would notice Seven look away.
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it. See, on the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters. She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
He's lying.
Jimmy can tell right away that Seven wasn't.
He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
Clover had the number 0 bracelet on her all along.
All right, Junpei. Been nice knowing you.
Wait, what?
7 plus 2 plus 0 equals 9.
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the 0 bracelet gets picked up by the red. Snake, give me a hand, all right?
That's right. Besides the number 9 bracelet, the 0 bracelet is the other important number in the game. Just how long they find themselves in front of the larger of the 2 doors. 7 and Snake put their palms on the red. Then that 7 put the number 0 bracelet on the scanner panel as well. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. 7 plus 2 plus 0 equals 9. So does that mean that Junpei could also go through the door as well, even though he's not wearing the bracelet? I just need to pull the lever and the door would open.
Huh? Why isn't it opening?
Well, the third asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the 0 bracelet.
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0 when scanned. That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it!
Let's see. The following combination. How about myself? How about Snake plus Junpei? Let's see. Snake plus Junpei equals the bracelet. Let's see. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 5 plus 7 equals 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, what did you try?
Let's try me, 7, and the bracelet.
5 plus 7 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals
If this
3.
combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 6.
Please scan over the bracelets. It worked.
It opened.
So this is the number 6 bracelet. Wait a second. Number 6 is June.
Yes, so it would seem.
Seven Claire had thought their experimentation would produce anything useful. He looked rather confused. Snake was, as usual, calm and smug. But why would that work?
That means the bracelet is actually 6.
5 plus 7 plus 6 equals 18, and 1 plus 8 equals
But
9.
how is that possible?
Yeah, June's bracelet is supposed to be number 6.
The display on the bracelet clearly shows a 0.
Oh my god. Oh, sweet Jesus, why? Suddenly from somewhere far beneath them, they heard the creaking groans. Oh, shit nuggets. I think we just lost our last hour. With that key and the sound of water pouring towards the ship that had until recently been dry.
Oh man, that's not good. I guess our time's just about up, huh?
At any rate, we know now that the door can be opened. Let's go!
But, Snake, are you sure?
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to this problem. My last resort. But if now is not the time for last resorts, then when?
Last?
Resort?
What do you mean? Junpei 7 and Snake ran, full tilt down a long straight hallway. They were headed for the stern of the ship and had no time for distractions. As they ran, 7 spoke.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was Zero. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
Snake's may have been somewhat effective. He simply removed his bracelet. How? Junpei had looked as though Snake had simply crushed the bones of his hand, so it was small enough to fit through the wristband. Of course, that would have been practically impossible, so how had he done it?
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
Oh, that's right. We're all wearing bracelets on our left wrists. Snake's hand, on the other hand, is artificial.
It's fake. It's not a real arm.
Snake had slid off the bracelet and tossed it into the coffin.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
You don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
He walked through the door easily without authenticating. He stepped out on the other side unscathed and began running down the hallway alongside Seven and Junpei. He had kept running for a while longer, and eventually came upon a set of stairs that led downward on the right side of the hallway. He had stopped and peered down the staircase.
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater.
They nodded quickly to one another and jogged down the stairs. It took only a few minutes to make their way to the bottom deck. There was a single hallway in front of them, which was a single door.
Let's go through that door.
Junpei threw it open. Inside was a massive iron gate. A plate was affixed at the top of it. A red incinerator.
Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant.
You think?
Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
Yeah, we don't have enough time. Junpei grumbled, gave Snake a dirty look, and jogged over to the lever.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
Okay. He pulled the lever down. With the rumble of an ancient motor, the door opened. There was no need to hold back and no time to hesitate. He pushed her way inside. Standing in front of them were Ace and Lotus. Ace still held the revolver in his hand. It was still pressed hard against Lotus's temple. A small dark bruise began to form near the tip. Even from several yards away, Junpei could see that Lotus was shaking. She was terrified. But perhaps more interesting was what Junpei saw behind her. The real ninth door. Another number 9 door.
What? Why? Why is there another one?
This must be the real exit. The door stopped Junpei in his tracks. It simply shouldn't have been there. As his brain finally began to consider why, the whine of a warning klaxon filled the air, drowning out any thought.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What?
Automatic incineration will take place in...
Wait a second. Oh my god, we're close to getting one of the endings.
9 minutes.
It's always a number 9.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero.
A terrifying smile twisted Ace's face.
What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Oh, yes. You are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive.
Ace's voice didn't change. Snake ground his teeth.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei, 7. The 3 of you couldn't have opened a door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
2 plus 5 plus 7 equals 4. Plus 4 equals 18. 4 plus 8 equals 9.
Well, your reaction suggests that you did not.
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's bracelet?
Junpei felt... Shit, we didn't tell him that Clover's dead.
Oh, they haven't told you?
Told me what?
Clearly not. Normally I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Junpei could feel his voice growing hoarse, but Snake didn't.
What happened to Clover?
Ace looked at him. The corner of his mouth crawled into the hook of a cruel
Clover
smile.
died.
The color left Snake's face. He shook his head weakly.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie.
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that. I killed her myself, you see.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stutter? I killed her.
How can you admit with a smile on your face that you killed the man's sister? Snake's face twisted into a mask of rage, molted red rising to dot his pale skin. His entire body shook. He looked at Junpei disturbingly like a demon.
I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the ninth man had, you remember? I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in so easily. There was no resistance.
You sick bastard.
That feeling was... I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
I'm going to kill you.
Snake's words were a growl, barely audible.
What was that?
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ah, so you're going to kill me. Please do. Come now. I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake! Stop it, kid. He's screwing with your head.
Is there a problem? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't! The Snake! Don't do it!
But Snake could no longer hear them. Snake could no longer hear him. Snake moved like a bolt of lightning. His scream echoed through the incinerator chamber full of rage and despair.
Snake! Snake!
Holy shit. Another scream filled the room. It was Lotus. She ran across the room toward Junpei, her eyes wide with
Lotus!
fear.
Hurry! This way!
Snake's ill-fated attack had loosened Ace's grip on her and she made a run for it. She reached Seven and Junpei and ducked behind them.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman.
Like hell I will.
I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door.
1 + 8 + 9 = 18. 1 + 8 = 9.
Quickly now! I don't have time for your shenanigans.
In the center of the room, Snake's body lay eerily still. He looked like a human larva, prone and vulnerable on the floor.
I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of idiotic man you call Seven. I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you.
Damn it!
Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of hot lead against human flesh. Excuse me.
Goodbye.
Then it happened.
Kill you!
Snake? Snake stood up.
What? No! That's impossible!
For the first time, Ace's composure broke. With obvious effort, Snake lunged forward, 1 step closer to Ace, and then another. He looked for all the world like a zombie.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
His voice was the mournful wailing of the undead.
Stay away from me! Get back! Stop! If you come any closer, I'll... Get away from me!
Little by little, Ace was retreating. Snake didn't stop. He continued his stiff, inexorable approach, his eyes twin pools of pure fury.
Listen to me! I said, don't come any closer! Shit! You bastard!
leapt 5 times. 5 times the air, and the incinerator was split by the crack of a bullet. Snake's body twitched as 5 clouds of blood and torn flesh leapt into the air across his body. A fine pink mist drifted from his body and disappeared. Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before. And then his strength was gone. His legs crumbled and his broken and battered body slid to the floor.
Incineration will begin in 3 minutes.
Finally, you're... I'll kill you.
Even as the pool of blood beneath him grew, he began to move. He half crawled, half fled toward Ace. One bloody arm wrapped itself around Ace's leg.
You won't get away.
And then the other gripped his thigh with strength that should have been long gone.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off me! Let me go, damn you!
He kicked that snake off his free leg, driving his foot into Snake's face, his arm, his shoulder. It made no difference. Snake refused to release him. Once a snake ensnared its prey, rarely does it release him.
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together. What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Snake, no!
Yeah, damn it! Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. Think about it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you up easily. You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go.
You expect the man to let you go that easily after you murdered his little sister? He's got nothing to live for anymore because of you.
Pathetic. Begging for your life.
The 7 lords began to speak. Junpei could hear tears in their voices, and their words were strange.
Snake, that's enough! You can stop now!
Yes! He's right, Snake! You've done enough!
Come on, Snake, let's go! Let's get out of here!
Snake, we can leave him to die by himself. You don't have to give up that easily.
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
He coughed and blood spattered across the floor, and he smiled a sad sort of smile.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
Snake!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go. Go now. You have to go.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it! Shit! We're out of time! We gotta go!
Seven ran toward the exit. Lotus followed him, but Junpei couldn't move. Snake, please. There were bright lines down Snake's cheek where his tears had washed the blood away. He was broken, body and soul, and Junpei felt as though half of his own heart had been torn out. His eyes stung, and he tried desperately to swallow the clear lump in his throat.
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now!
Pure emotion surged through his heart, alongside the torrent of blood. He could feel it building, a tremendous wave growing taller and taller and taller. And then it broke, crashing crashing down with thunderous force onto his shaken and prepared mind.
Snake! Snake!
Junpei's rational mind was gone. He was driven by instinct now, and he launched himself across the floor at Snake and Ace. Or he tried to.
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei!
He felt a hand grab him from behind. It was Seven. Before he had time to react, the larger man had pinned Junpei's arms to his side and was hauling him bodily back toward the door.
No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
No!
7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down, beginning incineration.
Snake, no! Junpei felt Seven's fist bury itself deep in his stomach, and then his legs turned to mush. Seven scooped him up in the same motion, leapt through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei stuck up the shaky feet. He glanced over to see Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door.
Please.
There was a small window cut into it. Inside, he could see Ace and Snake.
Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
Oh, Snake. He didn't know how much time passed. He didn't know how long he stood there in front of the incinerator. He looked to the side. Lotus's face was ashen. If not for the hand she put against the wall, Junpei didn't think she could have stood. Seven looked old and tired and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Oh, Snake. Why? Junpei said nothing. He simply began to walk toward the open door in the hallway that he had found earlier.
Hey, wait! Junpei!
Junpei, where are you going?
Santa and Santa and June. He blinked when their voices broke the silence. He stopped.
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait, alright?
Yeah, this is the safest place. I don't think the water can get into here. You guys just stay here. I'll go get Santa and June. He began to walk again. He looked over his shoulder and watched Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. They stared back, not moving. He wasn't sure if they could. Snake. He turned around again. He knew where he was going.
I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then maybe...
Before long, Junpei found himself in front of the elevator. Next to the door was a button with a triangle on it.
Please work.
He pushed it and the door opened.
Yes.
I hope Santa and June are still okay. Junpei was in the large hospital.
June! Santa!
He kept calling and walked to the center of the room. Where are they? But trying to see mine, he couldn't find them.
Damn it. Where did they go?
Increasingly frustrated and increasingly worried, Junpei left the large hospital room. We're basically about there, so I may as well keep going to the ending. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was a part of him that felt it would be wrong to, even if he could. For every step he took, his legs felt more and more like lead. Sometime later, Junpei found himself at the chapel. He stepped inside expecting to find nothing, but there on the red carpet in the center of the room... June! Wait, June? Now codenames didn't matter any longer. She was Connie.
Connie!
Junpei cried her name and ran. Like lightning, he ran across the room toward her.
Connie!
He stumbled to a stop. He looked down at her body, laying so still on the floor, he felt the icy grip of fear upon him. What's a Connie doing here? She's not dead, is she? She was still so very still.
It can't be. It's impossible.
No, that's impossible. She can't be dead. Slowly, Junpei bit down toward her. His hand shook and he felt very cold and very hot at the same time. He forced himself to look. Her back was moving. Slowly it rose and fell. Okay, she's still alive. Relief washed over him.
Connie!
Junpei reached down and gently, very gently lifted her up.
Connie, are you alright?
Junpei?
Oh, Connie, you're still alive. Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy and they stared straight at Junpei but saw nothing. Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arm around her back. She was cold, very cold. Junpei tried to convince himself that it was only his imagination, but he felt as though she were fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in his chest.
Oh, man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Junpei, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you, Okane? Her voice was very faint.
I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die.
No.
I am going to save you.
No one else is dying in
promise.
this game.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Junpei. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're going to see me again lots more times. You just got to hang on. All right, Connie?
Junpei, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. His eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart like a white-hot flame. He looked down at Akane. What? There was a crack of static from above his head, and a voice...
Zero. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding?
Junpei frantically scanned the ceiling for the source of the noise. With a voice...
What the hell are you talking about? No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why?
Why?
The wrong path?
What?
What are you talking about? I told you! I am not gonna lose! What?
What? Jermaine, I've told Potter what that meant before. He heard the door slam shut behind him. He spun around. There was no one there. Was it Zero?
Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise.
She made a single nod. Junpei laid her back down gently and looked for the door. He yanked it open and shot outside. No one. The hall was empty. There was nothing moving anywhere.
Where are you? It doesn't matter. I need to get Connie out first.
He didn't want to leave Connie alone any longer than he had to, so Junpei turned around and headed back to the chapel. Connie?
Connie?
She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying there on the floor just moments before, and now she was
God.
gone.
No. No. Where is she? Connie. Connie! Connie! Connie!
His cries split the heavens themselves. He screamed until his voice gave out, and he screamed some more, but there was nothing, no answer. His voice faded away, and all that remained was cold, unfeeling silence. That was when he noticed it.
Huh?
Gas? A strange smell, one he smelled before.
This is...
This is Zero's gas.
White smoke.
9 seconds later, Junpei's mind blinked out. What? I guess we just got to one of our endings. So, because this wasn't the true ending, because I know in every true ending, all the players survived, minus the knife man, I'm pretty sure he has to die anyway. You know, canon to the story. But, yeah. So, because this wasn't the true ending, we're gonna play through again so we can get the true ending route. So, I guess we're just gonna watch through the credits until it's over. But holy shit. Wow, that was a lot. Or is it? Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Chance of loss is not 0. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries you on. Now it is time. Let our game begin. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you required. Memory of escape has been added to the title screen. When escape knows you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Wow. That was awesome! Oh my god, I don't know what I like more, this game or Danganronpa. Holy shit. That was, our first escape was awesome. Access the flowchart and return. Wow. Holy shit. That, my god, you guys, that was amazing. So, we've got multiple routes we can go through. And that'll lead to different endings. Or, we've got, so I'm assuming this could be the true ending. Or just another part of this ending. But if memory serves me correctly, I read on a post that this game has 6 different endings. So maybe we have to play the game over again to get to the different routes if we want the true ending. So push comes to shove. If this was one of the endings, this is the second game's ending. 3, 4, 5. Hey, wait, where's the other ending? Well, push comes to shove. I don't know if I'm gonna do. If you guys really love the series, please let me know. After we get to the true ending, if you guys really want me to replay this and see if we can find any of the other endings together. But anyway, guys, that's going to conclude our first 9 hours, 9 people's 9 door playthrough. So I can't promise you guys we're going to get to Resident Evil 4 today, but if we manage to do, since I'm actually feeling a little bit more better than before, if my fever goes down, we might be able to get to Resident Evil 4 today. But if we don't, there's always tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed our first playthrough of 999. Join me tomorrow for when we'll start our second playthrough to the route of the true ending. And for our second to last playthrough of Resident Evil 4, maybe today or tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here later or tomorrow for our Resident Evil 4 playthrough. I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and goodbye.